Introduction: The myth of the emotionless man. We often mistake Stoicism for being emotionless, a cold, robotic existence. But true Stoicism isn't about killing your feelings. It's about killing the power those feelings have over your logic. In a world that thrives on your outrage, your anxiety, and your constant availability, being unshaken is a superpower. Today, we dive deep into 6 brutal, counterintuitive rules designed to help you reclaim your mental throne. These aren't just tips. They are the foundations of an invincible mind. Rule 1. The purge of proximity. Remove negative people. The deep dive. Stoics believe that our character is like a porous membrane. We absorb the smoke of those around us. If you sit in a room full of smokers, you will eventually smell like smoke, even if you never pick up a cigarette. Negative people, the chronic complainers and the drama seekers, act as emotional vampires. When you allow toxic individuals into your inner circle, you aren't just being nice. You are actively sabotaging your own judgment. To become unshakable, you must audit your environment. You must realize that your peace of mind is too expensive to be ruined by someone else's refusal to grow. Removing them isn't an act of cruelty. It is an act of self-preservation. Rule 2. The sponge principle. Control your empathy. The deep dive. Society teaches us that more empathy is always better, but the Stoic warns of compassion fatigue. If you are a sponge that absorbs everyone else's sorrow, you eventually become heavy, useless, and unable to offer actual help. Controlling your empathy means moving from emotional contagion, feeling what they feel, to cognitive empathy, understanding what they feel without losing yourself. By maintaining an emotional distance, you remain the calm in the storm who can actually provide a solution, rather than just drowning alongside the person you're trying to save. Radical prioritization. Put yourself first and be honest. The deep dive. This is the rule of the oxygen mask. Many of us are people pleasers because we fear the friction of honesty. We say yes when we want to say no, and we resent the world for it. Stoicism demands radical honesty. By putting your well-being first, you ensure that when you do give to others, you are giving from a place of abundance, not a place of debt. Being honest about your limits isn't selfish. It's the only way to build relationships that aren't based on a lie. If you don't respect your own time and soul, no one else will. Rule 4. The detached heart. Love without deep attachment. The deep dive. This is perhaps the most brutal rule. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius practiced memento mori, the remembrance of death. They taught that we should love our friends and family intensely, but always with the realization that they are borrowed from the universe. To love without deep attachment means to appreciate the person fully in the present moment, while training your mind to remain whole if they were to leave or betray you. It is about shifting your foundation from, I need this person to be happy, to, I am grateful for this person, but my happiness is my own responsibility. Rule 5. The fortress of time. Set boundaries and limit availability. The deep dive. If you are always available, you are essentially saying that your life has no direction of its own. When you respond to every text instantly and agree to every last-minute request, you are letting the world dictate your schedule. Setting boundaries is about creating a fortress of solitude where you can cultivate your own thoughts. By limiting your availability, you increase your value. You signal to yourself and others that your mental energy is a precious resource, not a public utility. This boundary prevents the mental exhaustion that leads to emotional breakdowns. The power of the internal monologue. Stop sharing everything. The deep dive. In the age of social media, we are trained to export our emotions immediately. We feel something and we post it or tell someone to get validation. The Stoic does the opposite. When you share every thought, you give others the power to validate or crush your reality. By keeping your deepest reflections to yourself, you build a reservoir of internal strength. Silence is a form of discipline. It allows you to process emotions fully before they ever leave your mouth, ensuring that when you finally do speak, your words are weighted with wisdom, not just reacting to a fleeting impulse. Conclusion: the freedom of the unshaken. Mastering these 6 rules doesn't make you a statue, it makes you a mountain. The weather changes, it rains, it snows, the sun beats down, but the mountain remains. By auditing your circle, guarding your empathy, being radically honest, detaching from outcomes, protecting your time, and embracing silence, you transition from being a victim of circumstance to being the master of your soul. Emotional mastery isn't about not feeling. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you have the power to choose your response.